Hi, this is my Aunt Effie, and I just want to say hello to you and tell you that we are looking at a wonderful book today. It is The Long Walk by Stephen King. Most of you who might watch my videos know that I am definitely a Stephen King fan. They recently made The Long Walk into a movie, which I was very excited to see. And I'll tell you, I invited several different people to come with me, and no one had the stomach for it. I had to go to it by myself, and it was fabulous. I absolutely loved it. So I ordered the book as soon as I found out they were doing the movie because I wanted to read the book before I saw the movie. Now, I did read the book in the early 80s. It was published in 1979. And in the early 80s, I'd never heard of Stephen King, and the author listed on the book was Richard Bachman. And I couldn't wait to get my hands on anything I could find by Richard Bachman. All of that stuff is just so good. So I saw the movie a couple weeks ago, and then I read the book. I tried to get the book before the movie, but it didn't work. I put it on hold at the library, but other people had the same idea, so there were a lot of people waiting. So I went and saw the movie, and then after the movie, I read the book, and the movie was fabulous, the book was fabulous too. So, it is a hard book to read. It's a hard movie to watch. Hard book to read. It's very real, very raw. I did like the changes that they made to make it look good on the screen, and I thought that the changes still worked in the story, and that they were true to the story all the way through. So I always feel good about it when that is happening. So the story, it's in the future, and our beautiful country is no longer free. It is under a totalitarian regime. So our protagonist's father was taken when he was only 8 years old. He was taken by the government because he got caught speaking out against them. So Ray Garrity was only 8 years old when his father was taken, and he and his mother were left, and they did have a life of poverty. Now, I don't think his father was that good at making money even before he left. He was an alcoholic, but he did work, and I think he was a truck driver, if I remember right. So there was money coming in, and I'm not sure how his mother made money after the father was taken. I don't remember that being addressed in the book. But I do know that they lived, just the two of them, for the rest of his life, and she raised him, and when he got to be, I believe he is 16 and a half, 17, when he signs up for The Long Walk. So The Long Walk is kind of like a game show, or maybe a sporting event. It seems to be a combination of those two. People gamble on it. They look at everybody who's walking and have bets on them. So there are 200 boys that are chosen. 100 boys are identified as walkers, and then there's a second tier of 100 boys that will step up if one boy backs out because they have a certain amount of time to say never mind. Then a particular boy that's already assigned steps in. Well, in this year's walk, nobody backs out. So almost everybody in the walk is living in poverty. I don't remember meeting anybody during the book that was on the walk that wasn't, because that's why people walk, is to try to save the situation that is in their family. Or maybe that's not why they walk. I don't know. But that does get discussed in the book, and it's very interesting to see these young boys talking about it. Why are we here? What are we doing? You know, as things get harder and harder. So we got to 100 boys walking. They show up, and if these boys go below 4 miles an hour, they get a warning, and after 3 mornings, they get shot. They get shot and killed. There's only one winner. It is the last boy standing, which obviously means it's also the last boy living. So the story's about what happens on the walk. We get to meet different characters as the boys make friends and talk to each other or find people that they don't like. I found it to be very interesting. And one by one, throughout the course of the book, throughout the course of the walk, these kids get their ticket. To get your ticket means that you get shot. It's cruel, it's frightening, but the winner gets enough money and prizes to solve all of they get to be rich for the rest of their lives, and they have enough money to solve whatever problems are going on in their families, whether it's, you know, somebody that needs an operation and there's no money, or whatever it is, they're just sick of being poor. Whatever it is, there's enough money and they get to be rich for the rest of their lives. So, problems solved by money. So this is the first novel that King wrote. He was only a freshman at university. It's not the first novel that was published. It's just the first novel that he wrote. And I'll tell you what, this is pretty good for a young person like that. Good grief, I think he was destined to be a fabulous writer from the beginning. Well, I think that's all I wanted to tell you about this book today. So I hope that you're reading something wonderful, because I am. And this is my Aunt Effie saying bye for now.